Listen closely, listen carefully, because right now, in this very moment, they are watching, waiting, testing, calculating, trying to see if you will break, trying to see if you will fold under pressure, trying to measure the weight of your will, your heart, your mind. They don't care about your excuses. They don't care about your fears. They don't care about your past struggles. All that matters is this one test, this one crucible, this one battlefield where everything you've endured, everything you've fought through, everything you've survived comes down to a single truth. Will you stand or will you fall? Can you rise above the lies, the doubt, the manipulation, the invisible chains that have tried to hold you back since the moment you opened your eyes? Can you push past the exhaustion that crawls into your bones, the voices that whisper that you're not enough, the endless obstacles designed to crush your spirit? This is no ordinary moment. This is no ordinary challenge. This is the final test. And if you pass this, if you endure, if you rise, if you conquer, then everything, and I mean everything, that has tried to stop you, everything that has tried to cage you, everything that has tried to define the limits of your life, dies. They are finished. They don't want you to see it, but they fear it. Every system, every voice of doubt, every circumstance that has tried to shape your life, they fear the person who will not bend, who will not break, who will refuse to bow. Right now, in this exact second, you are being measured. Every heartbeat, every thought, every hesitation. They are watching for weakness, for signs that you will quit, that you will surrender, that you will allow life to dictate your story instead of taking the pen and writing it yourself. But here is the secret that they don't want you to know. They cannot measure what you are truly made of. They cannot quantify the fire in your soul. They cannot see the mountain of pain you have already climbed, the nights you have spent in darkness, the battles you have fought alone in silence. And the moment you realize this, the moment you truly understand that nothing outside of you has the power to define your limits, that is the moment you become untouchable. That is the moment the final test becomes your battlefield of victory, not a cage of fear. The test is not something outside of you. It is inside of you. It is the voice that says, I cannot. The weight that says, I am too tired. The shadow that whispers, give up. That is the test. Every struggle you face, every obstacle, every criticism, every failure is not a punishment. It is the furnace designed to refine you, to sharpen your mind, to strengthen your resolve, to burn away the weak threads of hesitation and fear, so that only your unbreakable core remains. They think they are testing you. Number. You are testing yourself. You are discovering the depth of your courage, the length of your endurance, the strength of your vision. And here is the most powerful truth of all. When you face this trial and you refuse to bend, when you take the pain, when you take the doubt, when you take the fear and use it as fuel, you will not just pass the test, you will dominate it. You will walk through it as if nothing in this world has the power to stop you. And in that moment, they are finished because they never could contain the force that has always been within you. Everything that is happening right now is a mirror. Look closely. Every frustration, every challenge, every moment that makes you question why it is so hard. Look closely. That is your proving ground. That is the point where legends are born, where warriors are forged, where ordinary humans realize that ordinary is a lie. They want you to stumble, to fear, to quit. But you have a choice in this moment. Do you let them define you, or do you define yourself? Do you bow to the pressure of the world, or do you rise under it? The universe has a way of testing those who are destined for greatness. It strips everything away until there is nothing left but the essence of who you truly are, the raw, unshakable self that no circumstance can touch. And if you look around and feel alone, good. That means the test is real. That means the transformation is near. That means they have underestimated the power of someone who refuses to surrender. Every second you hesitate, every thought that says, maybe I can't, is a thread they hope to pull. And every second you fight back, every step you take forward, every refusal to bow under pressure is a hammer striking against the walls of limitation. And with every strike, the walls begin to crumble. With every act of courage, the chains that tried to hold you are shattered. And here is the unshakable truth. Passing this test is not just about survival. It is about obliteration. Obliteration of fear. Obliteration of doubt. Obliteration of every single force that ever tried to tell you who you could be. When you pass this, you do not simply succeed. You annihilate every limit, every expectation, every definition that the world tried to place on your life. You become unstoppable, undeniable, untouchable. Right now, the weight of the world is pressing down on your shoulders. It is relentless, merciless, and it whispers lies in the dead of night. You are not enough, it says. You will fail. Give up while you still can. Every challenge, every setback, every betrayal, every disappointment, it all seems designed to crush your spirit. But here is the truth. All of that is not the enemy. No, all of that is the forge. Every trial, every heartbreak, every sleepless night is sculpting you into something no one can predict, no one can control, no one can stop. They may have thought this test would defeat you, but what they do not realize is that the test was always meant to awaken the part of you that refuses to be defeated. The part of you that does not ask for permission, that does not wait for approval, that does not bend to weakness. They are testing you, yes, but the test is revealing a power they could never hope to comprehend, because it has always been within you. Think about this. Every time they push, every time they doubt, every time they try to manipulate, it is a reflection of their fear. They fear your potential. They fear your resilience. They fear the possibility that you could rise beyond every expectation and redefine what is possible. They are afraid of the person you are becoming, and that fear is their weakness. Their power is nothing compared to the fire burning inside your chest, the relentless pulse of your determination, the unwavering gaze that refuses to flinch in the face of impossibility. You see, passing this test is not just about winning. It is about sending a message. It is about showing yourself and showing the world that nothing, absolutely nothing, can hold back the one who will not be contained. When you look in the mirror, you may see scars. You may see flaws. You may see moments when you almost broke, moments when you almost surrendered. But those marks are not signs of weakness. They are proof that you have survived what would have destroyed lesser souls. Proof that you have endured pain, that you have carried burdens, that you have stared into the void and refused to blink. Every scar, every mistake, every hardship is a step toward mastery, a step towards strength, a step toward the unstoppable force you are meant to become. The test is merely asking the same question it has always asked. Do you have the courage to claim what is yours? And when you answer with every ounce of your being, when you say yes, even when your body screams no, when you push past exhaustion, past doubt, past fear, then you do not just pass the test, you destroy it. The final test is not kind, it is not gentle, it is not fair. It will strip away everything you thought you knew about yourself. It will push you to your limits and beyond. It will demand that you stare into darkness without flinching. But that is exactly why it is necessary. The final test separates those who dream from those who dominate, those who hope from those who conquer, those who wait for life to happen from those who make life happen. It is in the pressure, in the chaos, in the relentless force of the trial that you will discover what you are truly capable of. And once you see it, once you feel it, once you step into it fully, nothing in the world can stop you. The test is a battlefield, and on that battlefield, victory is the only answer. Every thought of quitting, every whisper of doubt, every hesitation is your enemy trying to speak through you. Listen to it, acknowledge it, and then crush it under the weight of your resolve. They think the test is controlling you. They think the challenge is stronger than you. They are wrong. The test is not a chain. The test is a mirror. It is reflecting back every ounce of power, every ounce of strength, every ounce of courage that you have ignored, hidden, or forgotten. And when you finally look at that mirror and see the truth, you will understand that the final test was never meant to defeat you. It was meant to awaken you. It was meant to remind you that you are a force that cannot be contained, a storm that cannot be silenced, a fire that cannot be extinguished. Right now, in this exact moment, they are watching. They are hoping for a slip, a sign of weakness, a crack in your armor. They are testing you, but here is the power you must hold. You are stronger than their test. You are smarter than their deception. You are fiercer than their doubt. Every challenge they throw at you, every obstacle they place in your path, every voice that tells you it is impossible, is an opportunity to rise, an opportunity to prove that you are not here to play small, to conform, or to surrender. You are here to dominate. You are here to win. You are here to pass the test, and in doing so, to destroy everything that ever tried to stop you. Your strength is not measured by comfort. Your courage is not measured by ease. Your victory is not measured by the absence of struggle. No, your strength is measured by how many times you rise when you have fallen. Your courage is measured by how many times you continue when you feel like giving up. Your victory is measured by how many obstacles you annihilate in the name of your own destiny. Every ounce of resistance, every moment of pain, every second of exhaustion is your training ground, your proving ground, your altar. And when you pass this test, when you rise above every expectation, every limit, every boundary, they are finished. Their power over you ceases. Their influence ends. Their judgment is meaningless. You are free, unshakable, unstoppable, undeniable. They are testing you right now because they know something that you may have forgotten. They know that within you lies a power too great to ignore, a storm too fierce to contain, a will too relentless to break. Every obstacle, every challenge, every doubt that crosses your path is not a trap designed to stop you. No, it is a mirror reflecting the enormity of what you are capable of if you refuse to surrender. They are testing you because they hope you will fail, and you are testing yourself because you will not. In this crucible, in this pressure, in this moment where everything seems impossible, you have the chance to rise beyond what you thought was possible. They may have set the conditions, they may have created the pressure, but they did not create the fire inside you. That fire burns regardless of their expectations, regardless of their doubts, regardless of their plans. And when you allow that fire to consume every ounce of fear, every shred of hesitation, every thought of retreat, you step into a power they cannot measure, cannot touch, cannot defeat. Every second that passes is a choice. Every heartbeat is a declaration. Will you allow the test to define you, or will you define the test? Will you succumb to their expectations, to their manipulations, to their illusions of control? Or will you rise above it all and claim what is rightfully yours? The test is not an enemy. It is a battlefield, a proving ground, a moment where every fear, every failure, every doubt comes to meet you face to face. And when you do not flinch, when you do not hesitate, when you do not bow, you will realize something extraordinary. You are the one who wields the power, not the test. You are the force that moves mountains, the storm that shakes the earth, the unrelenting current that cannot be stopped. They are finished the moment you step fully into this truth, the moment you refuse to yield to the weight of their challenges. Look closely at the struggle before you. Look closely at the obstacles, the setbacks, the voices that whisper that you are not enough. Each one is a lesson in disguise. Each one a spark meant to ignite your resolve. Each one an opportunity to prove the indestructible strength that has always been within you. Do not shy away from the pressure. It is your ally, your teacher, your catalyst. The pain you feel is not a sign of weakness. It is the sign of growth. The fear you feel is not a sign of failure. It is the sign of courage awakening. Every barrier, every challenge, every test you face is a chance to strike a decisive blow against the limitations that have bound you for too long. When you pass this, when you rise above every expectation, every doubt, every obstacle, they are finished. Their influence ends, their power dies, their illusions shatter, and you emerge as something far greater than they ever imagined, unstoppable, undeniable, victorious. Do not underestimate the importance of this moment. Right now, the test is observing every decision you make, every thought you entertain, every ounce of energy you pour into your purpose. They are watching to see if you will falter, if you will give in, if you will allow fear to whisper its lies. But they cannot see the depth of your determination. They cannot measure the intensity of your focus. They cannot calculate the force of your heart when it beats with the rhythm of unyielding courage. And this is your advantage. They are testing you with their eyes, but you are testing yourself with your soul. And when the soul is willing, when the spirit refuses to submit, when the will becomes a weapon, nothing external can stand in your way. Every obstacle is temporary, every challenge is a passage, every difficulty is a door, and passing this test is the key. But the key does not come from outside. It comes from within. It comes from the recognition that nothing in this world can define your limits except your own refusal to accept them. They have tried to contain you, to shape you, to dictate what is possible for your life, but they have failed. The only test that truly matters is the one that happens within you, the one where your courage meets your fear, where your focus meets your distraction, where your strength meets your weakness, and where your will meets the ultimate challenge. Pass this, and you will not simply survive. You will conquer. You will dominate. You will rise in a way that leaves nothing standing in your path. The fire of your determination cannot be quenched. The darkness of the trial cannot swallow you. The pressure of the moment cannot break you. They can create the storm. They can try to shake the ground beneath your feet. They can whisper that the odds are against you, but storms do not last forever. Pressure is temporary. Darkness gives way to light. And those who endure, those who persist, those who refuse to give in, are the ones who claim victory. When you pass this final test, it is not merely a personal triumph. It is a statement that you are not a product of circumstance, that you are not a prisoner of expectation, that you are not bound by fear. It is the moment when you take everything they threw at you and turn it into the weapon that forges your destiny. The final test is here. It is no longer an idea. It is no longer a possibility. It is a living, breathing force in front of you. challenging every ounce of your existence. And here is the truth they will never tell you. The test is nothing. You are everything. All the doubts, all the fears, all the obstacles, they are shadows against the brilliance of your determination. They are whispers in the storm that rages within you. Right now, everything they have built to contain you, everything they have set up to break you, everything they have imagined as a limit, you will shatter it with the sheer force of your will. They are testing you, yes, but in doing so, they are awakening the very part of you that refuses to surrender. They are sharpening the edge that will cut through every restriction, every chain, every lie that has ever tried to hold you back. This is not just survival. This is domination. This is mastery. This is the final reckoning. Look around at the chaos, at the pressure, at the weight that sits on your shoulders. It is heavy, yes, but it is meant to be. It is meant to separate those who simply wish from those who act, those who dream from those who conquer. Every failure, every setback, every moment that feels unbearable is a gift in disguise. It is the instrument that measures your resolve, that tests your endurance, that forces you to stare into the abyss and say, I am greater than you. I am more than this. I will not yield. And when you finally do, when you finally rise and take what they never thought you could, you will realize that this was never about them. This was always about you. This was always about discovering the depth of your own power, the height of your own courage, the unbreakable force of your spirit. They want to see you fail, because if you pass, they know they are done. They know that every effort to control, to manipulate, to define you will crumble in the face of your relentless drive. And that is exactly why this moment matters more than any other in your life. Everything you have endured, every trial, every dark night, every whisper of doubt, all of it has led you here. And now the choice is yours. You can step into the pressure, step into the fire, step into the storm and allow it to forge you into something unstoppable. Or you can step back and let it define you. Every second that you hesitate is a second they hope to see you falter. Every thought of retreat is a chance for them to claim victory. But you will not. You cannot. Because you are the one they cannot measure, the one they cannot control, the one they never expected to rise with this kind of unyielding force. Every step forward is an act of rebellion. Every act of courage is a declaration of dominance. Every refusal to surrender is a strike against everything that has tried to confine you. They are finished the moment you stop seeking their approval. They are finished the moment you stop fearing their judgment. They are finished the moment you realize that their power is nothing compared to the storm that has always existed within you. And the storm is ready. The storm is relentless. The storm is unstoppable. And when you step fully into it, when you embrace the fire, when you commit with every fiber of your being, you do not simply pass the test. You annihilate it. You destroy every boundary, every expectation, every limitation. They are finished because they never created you. You did. And you are more than they could have imagined. Pain is temporary. Doubt is temporary. Fear is temporary. They are here to test you, yes, but they are also here to remind you of what is possible when you refuse to quit. Every hardship, every struggle, every sleepless night is the evidence that you are alive, that you are strong, that you are becoming more than you ever believed you could.